Today I'm going to show you my Boss RC300 loop station. The Boss RC300 loop station is something which I use live when I'm playing just with a singer together. And yeah, until today I couldn't find out any better loop station on the market for my purpose. Of course, there are smaller units which are only able to loop something you're playing, and then yeah, you can overdub it. But as you need a little bit more complex loop settings, then maybe this one is still the way to go. Although it's not, I think it's not the most modern technology, in my opinion. For example, it has only 1 GB of storage, I think. So that is not a lot, because you have to keep in mind that it works with wave files. So I also got to the limit a couple of times, but I will explain you how this thing is used. And basically you have to understand how to use it for your application. So yeah, the easiest mode to use is of course if you are playing to a whole song, which is which you just uploaded here. So I can show you that. It's maybe what can we take? Something you know. Well, where we have it. Maybe let's take this song. By the way, I'm using my Mooer GE200. You cannot see, but for the guitar sounds. Or maybe you can, yeah. Imagine like that. I'm playing. Now switch on with your foot, of course. So as you can see, it's the whole song, and usually I'm playing with the singer, as I said, and of course the singer is, as you can imagine, singing the lyrics. So this is basically the whole song, backing tracks recorded. In my case, I recorded bass and drums, a little bit of piano when playing this song, and I'm playing the leads and yeah, this nice electric guitar when we are playing this song. And in this mode, you have to understand that this is yeah, the looper is working with banks, and each bank features 3 tracks. So basically you can yeah, record 3 different loop tracks within one bank, and you can turn them on together or separately or in a series. But in this case, it's just one track I'm using where the whole song is, and I'm just hitting start and stop. And for that case, I have to set it like start immediately. So when I hit start, then the loop will start. when I hit stop, I set it to fade out, because at the end we are playing a little bit of a chorus and then it will fade out. Ah, here it is. So it's basically fading out then. And important is that you set it to play once, because otherwise it will restart the song again after the song is finished. And I think usually you don't want that in that mode. Of course, something you can do is, which I did here, I recorded the whole song, but also I created a loop just of the chorus. So if the audience starts singing and we will play the chorus again at the end, or restart the chorus, then I can use this loop. This is the one which is fading out then. So in reality here I have two separate tracks, but they're not run together. Just I use the second one when the audience wants to sing chorus a little bit more. But this mode, it's basically for playing the song once. And here on the other track where I have the chorus, it's just the chorus which is repeated. So I had to set the loop here to not to play once. So in the chorus case I have to set it to repeat. So it's called loop in the settings. That is one application, how to use it. And of course there are other applications, but for that purpose I will switch to another guitar. So now I'm using my Harley Benton Nashville guitar, which is kind of a hybrid guitar, features a piezo system and also a lipstick pickup. Check out my video about that guitar. By the way, you're hearing the sound through the microphone and a RCF 310 monitor wedge here, and I hope you can hear it, but I think it's enough for the purpose of explaining this thing. So the other application is, of course, if you want to use it as a live looper. So for example, if you are playing something, you can record it and then repeat it. So I will show you that. Maybe I didn't hit it again. Choose the wrong patch. It's there. Excuse me. So this patch was not set for recording, but this is set for recording. So I will, hit this with my foot. It's a little bit difficult when sitting, but when standing it's a lot easier. Anyway, I will try it. So as you can hear, I was hitting the record button when starting and also when finishing, and this patch is set to play immediately, so it's continue playing after you hit the record button for the second time. By the way, each track features two buttons. One is called record or play and another is called stop. And as I said, I hit the record button, and if you hit the stop button, then the loop will stop. Also for the stop button you can set it to fade out, then the loop will not stop immediately, it will play a little bit and fade out, decrease the volume. But so the record button here is in this track set to play immediately, so it's just continue playing after I finish recording, and I can turn it on, and then if it's playing and I hit the record button again, I can overdub it and play another little thing which is also then in the loop. So I will do that now for you. Just hit it, then it starts. And hit it again. remember, this is still one track, the first track of this bank. And yeah, I can also record something on other tracks. And yeah, there you have to think which is about your application if you want to do this. The big difference is if you want to play two tracks yeah, at the same time, then they should be somehow synchronized. Or if you want to use different tracks for different sections of a song. So for example, if we say the track 1, which we recorded now, is maybe our verse, then we can record something on the track 2, which is maybe the chorus. So let's try to do that. So I recorded now the chorus, and yeah, I started with a major chord, so maybe you can hear the difference. The verse starting with a minor chord, and yeah, then you can switch between the verse and the chorus, of course. You can play the verse by hitting the track 1. And chorus. And as you could hear, this bank I'm currently using is not designed for that purpose. So when I hit the chorus, then the verse track didn't finish. So it continued playing. So that means this bank is set up for yeah, that track 1, 2 and 3 are playing together. That is something which I usually use when maybe I'm recording some additional things on the track 2, which I don't want to keep in the song the whole time. I will show you that in a second. But yeah, in this mode, when you would like to stop track number 1, when track 2 starts, you just have to choose the setting in the looper that yeah, only one track is played at a time, and that is yeah, very important for that. Then you can just start track 2, and then track 1 will, so the verse will immediately stop as soon as the track 2 starts playing. So then you can use it for different sections of the song. And that's basically you're playing only one track at a time. Another application, and maybe the most difficult application, is if you want to use the each of 3 tracks for different instruments, maybe, but they should be synchronized. And for that you have to choose track synchronized something. I don't know how is it called. You can check out. It's called loop sync. You have to turn it on. Yeah, and that is something which I can show you. Maybe if you're playing something. So I recorded now track number 1, which is maybe my rhythm guitar. Then I can record track number 2. So, as you could hear now, I recorded this on track number 2. And And as you can hear, yeah, they're synchronized. Also, when I start track number 1 first, and I switch on number 2, it's already how it should be. So if I start track number 2 in the middle of track number 1, then also track number 2 will start in the middle. That is the synchronized mode. And that is very important, of course, because otherwise you would have to hit every one of the 3 tracks if you record 3, which should play synchronized at the same time, start at the same time. And also they have to have the same length. What this synchronized mode does is, if you record the first track, then the other ones are automatically cut to the length of the track 1. So if I would play longer on track 2, which I did, I think, or because I cannot stop immediately at the same millisecond, then it's automatically cut. And also if I play less and stop it before the track number 2, then it will restart again to fill in the gap that it fits to track number 1, to the length of track number 1. So otherwise it's always synchronized. And in this mode, also you have a start and stop all button here, which starts all tracks, which is very helpful, because if you have 3 tracks played at the same time, you can start and stop them all here. And that is something maybe you need at the end of the song. First you start maybe with just rhythm guitar, and the second verse you add maybe something like that. And also maybe I can enter, or I can play some bass guitar or bass line with this acoustic guitar. On track number 3, I don't know if you can hear it, but this is basically, I recorded a bass line on the track number 3, and I pitched it down with the built-in pitch effect, 2 octaves, so that it sounds more or less like a bass. And there you have it. So I have bass on number 3, a little bit of additional lines on number 2. On track 1 I have my rhythm guitar. And I can turn it on all with the start, stop all button. Turn off 1. Turn off 2. Turn off 3. You can turn them all on or off separately, and they're synchronized as far as the length goes. They're all cut to the length of the track 1. What you can also do is you can set the tracks to tempo synchronize. That means basically the looping station is detecting the tempo you're playing, and you can use this for time-based effects, which I can show you in a second, but also if you want to use the built-in rhythm machine. So what I could do now is, when I recorded this, as you can see I recorded this all now, then I can turn on a rhythm, and it's hopefully the correct tempo. So let's try it. Turn it on. Turn on the rhythm. And also I can say, if I hit start and stop all, that the rhythm will start and stop. So that's it. Basically, when I'm playing a song like that live, I'm looping the things live. Of course, if I would hit right, then everything I recorded would be saved in the preset and would be there the next time. But if I go to another preset now, which I will do, and then I will go back to this preset, it's not there anymore. It's everything empty. And of course, what I do when playing live, I looping it live. So I'm playing maybe the first verse we are playing with just a rhythm guitar, and I will loop it like I did now, and then I will overdub it with some licks or some small little melodies. Usually what I do at the second time is I record the bass, and then I will turn on the rhythm. And as this song is always repeating same chords, you can use it easily as in the live looping setting. So that's a lot of fun. But of course it's only possible if you have a section which is repeating many times, same chords. And also you have to keep in mind that the storage here is limited. So if you are using it like I showed before, recording whole songs as WAV files, and then you will get to the limit very soon. If you use small loop recordings like that now, just the verse, 3 chords, then you can use lots of banks. And finally I have to address that this thing has some effects. It has a transpose effects, modulation effects like chorus flanger, effects for voice. You can connect a microphone, which I didn't still, and some guitar effects, delay, reverb. The only shame is that you can use I think only one effect at a time. But of course you can also connect your effects unit, like I did now with my Mooer GE200, and got the effects from that. But the time-based effects in some songs I'm using from the Boss. Let's see, where do we have some? Here maybe. And in this case, I have to say, of course, the effects are very good because it's Boss effect quality, and Boss may be well known for high quality guitar effects. Anyway. In this case, it's I'm using the temp sync function of this thing. It detects the tempo, and then the delay is set to the tempo which is used in the loop sample. And by the way, I like the delay, the Boss delay a lot. Also, you can use the expression pedal here, which I don't know, but I did it in the past. And of course you can set it as a volume pedal for the input, maybe for your guitar or for the whole loop station. It's very flexible. Also you can assign different functions, like maybe going from one effect to another, which is also possible. So maybe you can say I will use a delay in some sections, and in other sections I will use a chorus. Then you can use this to switch from delay to the chorus, because as I said, you can use only one at a time, one effect at a time. And also you can turn off the loop effects, of course, here. And also you can assign where the effect is used. So on the recorded loop, maybe like I showed before, I recorded some bass. That was set that the thing which I record on track 3 is then using the effect, the pitch effect, 2 octaves down. The other tracks didn't use it because that was the rhythm guitar tracks. But also you can set it just to the input, which is now my guitar, and then as you can hear, just the guitar is using this effect. And therefore it's very flexible. I think it's could be a little bit better as far as the storage is concerned, and also as far as the effect yeah, the possibilities of the effects are concerned, because only one at a time is maybe, yeah, a little bit of a shame. Yeah, but other than that, you have different different controls for each track, which is also very helpful. It has a strange display. Maybe I can show you closer. I hope you can see it here. This is the display where you can choose. And here you can see flashing, the lights flashing where something in the track. So in this case, track 1 has a loop, and also track 2. Track 3 is empty because this light is not flashing. You can set the volume of each track, but it's also it's programmed. So if I go there, you can see here one shot. That means track 1 is played only once. It's not played in reverse. Yeah, tempo is this. Stop mode is immediate. If I go to track 2, for example, you can see stop mode is fade out. As I said before, that was the one with the chorus at the end. Recording level, pan, loop sync. They are not synced, so they can have different length, and they are not supposed to be played at the same time. Tempo sync, they don't sync to the tempo. So the machine doesn't detect the tempo because I don't use any time-based effects here. Yeah, output goes to main. So this is quite a long video, but I think the loop station is a very difficult unit, but if you know how to use it, it can create lots of fun, and also it's very reliable. I didn't have any problems with that. Looks a little bit strange, but anyway, it's boss quality maybe. They know what they do. Subscribe to my channel, have fun with this, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.